In the news, President Tinubu jets off Abuja for inauguration of Senegal's president-elect, Faye. Governor Ododo calls for unity and resilience at Easter. Turkish opposition party claims election victories in main cities. And in sports, Super Falcons opens camp ahead of 2024 Olympic in Paris. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Joshua Ohinoyi. Thanks for joining us. Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu will depart Abuja on Tuesday, April 2nd, for Dakar to attend the inauguration of Senegal's president-elect, Faye. A statement by the President's Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, explained that President Tinubu, who is the chairman of ECOWAS Authority of Head of State and Government, is visiting the country for the first time since his assumption of office at the invitation of Senegal government. The president will be accompanied on the trip by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tugar, and other senior government officials as they are expected to return to Nigeria at the end of the inauguration. Senegal is the fifth African state President Tinubu will be visiting since assuming office 10 months ago, and his 17th foreign destination. The federal government says contract has been awarded to German construction giant Julius Berger for the rehabilitation of 2 bridges in Lagos at the cost of 46 billion naira. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, disclosed this at the Fulham-Nottingham 5 Cowries Terminal while briefing a joint team of Senate and House of Representatives Committee for Works who were on inspection tour of Lagos Zone for oversight of federal government's projects. Umahi said the 2 bridges for rehabilitation are the Third Mainland and Carter Bridge, whose underwater sections have been damaged. The minister explained that the cost of repairing the underwater damage at the Third Mainland Bridge is 21 billion naira, while the Carter Bridge will cost 25 billion naira. The minister, however, asked the federal government to declare a state of emergency on the critical infrastructure, which he noted will cost over 6 trillion naira to construct another Third Mainland Bridge if it collapses. He called on the lawmakers to use their offices to make funds available to fix the bridges. Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has felicitated with Christians in the state on the occasion of this year's Easter celebration, urging the people to remain united and resilient in the face of economic challenges. Governor Ododo, in his message to the people of the state, noted that the promises of renewal and hope that is associated with Easter ushers in greater prosperity, assuring the people that their sacrifices and prayers for the success of the leadership of the state will ensure a brighter future for all citizens. Governor Ododo, in a statement by his special advisor on media, Ismaila Issa, explained that just as the resurrection of Jesus Christ symbolizes new beginning and the triumph of light over darkness, the people should embrace the opportunity to renew their commitment to building a brighter future for the confluent state, as exemplified by the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu. The governor acknowledged the impact of the prevailing economic situation in the state, noting that government has been ramping up efforts to ameliorate the situation. The governor urged the people to remain resilient in the face of trials, stressing that the state is set to witness further consolidation of the progressive path of greater prosperity despite the current economic situation. The Director General, Kogi State Government House Administration, Lokoja, Dr. Umar Oricha Shuaibu, has felicitated with Kogites, especially Christian faithful, as they celebrate this year's Easter, which is the commemoration of the resurrection of Jesus Christ after his death on the cross of Calvary. Oricha, in his Easter message issued by his media aide, Balogun Omeza David, noted that it was important to be good towards one's neighbor, engage in selfless services, and remain patient in the midst of provocation, among other lessons taught and exemplified by Jesus Christ. Oricha reminded co-guides that the event leading to the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ will remain monumental in the chronology of Christianity and humanity, calling on them to ponder on how best to positively impact the lives of friends, colleagues, neighbors, and family members for a better society. Still on religious matters, the chairman, Kogi State Internal Revenue Services, Salihu Sule Enehe, has felicitated with the management and staff of the service on the occasion of this year's Easter celebration. In a statement by the head of Unit Corporate Communications, Mohammed Mukhtar Idris, the chairman called on Christians to use the period for sober reflection, self-examination, and strive to be good ambassadors of the religion by upholding moral values. Enehe reminded Christians that Jesus Christ is a role model to all, calling on them to always try to imbibe and replicate the spirit of peace, love, and unity that he stood for. The International President of Stand Up for Women Society, SWS, Barrister Deborah Ijadele Adetono, has felicitated with Christians in Nigeria on the Easter celebration. In a statement by the association's public relations officer, Billy Nwogu, the international president noted that Easter is the reason why believers are called Christians, urging them to celebrate by expressing the characteristics of Jesus Christ, who loved, presented himself as the sacrificial lamb, died, buried, and resurrected for the justification of mankind. Barrister Ijadele Adetono explained that the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ taught the world the price tag he placed on humanity, which cannot be quantified, calling on Nigerians to use the occasion to pray for the leaders across the country. Barrister Deborah encouraged Christians to practice invaluable lessons, including forgiveness, selflessness, and perseverance for Nigeria and the world at large to be a better and united place for all. We go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
Mineral resources are inextricably linked to the rise of mankind and civilization. Their importance has been repeatedly documented by archaeologists who have named the ages of mankind based on the materials used by society: the Stone Age, the Copper Age, the Bronze Age, and the Iron Age. The more recent times also carry names of other geologic resources such as the Coal Age, the Petroleum Age, and the Atomic Age. The strength and power of early nations often stemmed from mining activities and the amount of such metals as gold and silver in the treasury. Minerals have also played a significant role in the exploration of the world, colonization of foreign lands, and the trade, commerce, and industrialization of civilized societies. Mineral is a concentration of inorganic, naturally occurring, and non-renewable solids, with over 5,000 identified minerals across the world. Historically, Nigeria relies heavily on oil sector, but diversification of the economy through the exploitation of solid minerals is a promising avenue that warrants greater attention. The value of mineral resources to growing economy cannot be overemphasized because they possess the capacity to create jobs, foster industrialization, and contribute significantly to revenue generation and national development. On this program, Hammer and Pick Show, we dissect, deliberate, and report issues concerning the extractive industry in Nigeria and the rest of the world, because the extractive industry has become a defining factor in the ratings of the world economy. Subscribe to this channel to be a part of the show. You cannot afford to miss out.
Welcome back. The Ohiku Egbira Descendants Union Executive, led by the National President Dr. Musa Amadu, has visited the Ohinoyi of Ebiraland, His Royal Majesty Dr. Ahmed Tijani Mohammed Anaje, at the Ohinoyi's Palace in Okene, the Central Senatorial District of the state. The visit was to congratulate Dr. Anaje on his elevation as the Ohinoyi of Ebiraland, and as well inform him of the union's effort at advocating for a united Egbira kingdom. The leader of the group, Dr. Musa Amadu, said the delegation had productive discussion with the paramount traditional ruler of Ebiraland on the need to change the spelling of Ebira to Egbira. The delegation presented the recently launched Egbira uniform, which comprises the indigenous colors of the three major groups of Egbira Tono, Egbira Meaka, and Egbira and a portrait to the Ohinoyi. In his response, the Ohinoyi of Ebiraland, His Royal Majesty Dr. Ahmed Tijani Mohammed Anaje, appreciated the executives of Ohiku Ebira Descendants Union for the recognition and her efforts so far at uniting the people. He enjoined the union to step up process for the collection and warehousing Ohiku archives and artifacts as well as arts collection that are original to Ebira race. The Ohinoyi of Ebiraland allocated an office space in the palace for the activities of Ohiku Ebira Descendant Union. The Special Advisor to Kogi State Governor on Youth and Student Matters, Ambassador Oladele Johnny, has commended a fast-growing online television station in the state, Malachite TV, for their unwavering support at reporting government activities to the people around the world. Oladele Johnny, who is the immediate past Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Ahmed Usman Ododo, gave the commendation when a team of the online television station visited him in his office at the government house, Lokoja. He called on more professionals to leverage digital communication to pass accurate information that will strengthen the unity the state is enjoying under the leadership of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo.
And these days, we are in a global world and also in a digital environment where people no longer just sit on on their seats watching TV. To an extent, even the online televisions are gaining more patronage. The only thing is that there's need for more professionalism in the online mainstream sector. On all our platforms, on various WhatsApp group and even online, we've been seeing the projection, and to an extent the station is like our beautiful wife, because you have contributed in no small measure to giving us proper reportage and at the same time giving the outside world a feel of what the government is doing. Let me also thank you for your contribution in the last election that gave us victory, because throughout our campaign we could see how you also travel with us, journey with us to the nooks and crannies of Kogi State for us to tell the people what the plan of the incoming government as at that time was. And right now we have emerged due to the mandate that the people of Kogi State has gladly posed on the government. So I want to thank you for this.
Earlier, the representative of the Chief Executive Officer of Bavon Communications Limited and Head of Operations in Kogi State, Joshua Adenoy, informed the Special Advisor of the establishment's effort at making positive marks in the media industry.
Looking at the various things you have been doing in the youth segment, we know very well that, of course, this is a well-deserved appointment. And we have no doubt in your capacity to deliver the needed results, because you have proven it over and over again. So we are here to congratulate you as a television station. You are always out to work. You have proven this over and over again. You are always out to work, and the plan is to project whatever activities you do there to the outside world, not just to the state, but to the entire world.
Malachite Television is a registered broadcast industry under Bavon Communications Limited that is poised to define mass communications globally through digital transformation. On the foreign scene, Israel's military says it has pulled out of al-Shifa hospital in Gaza City after a 2-week raid that left most of the major medical complex in ruins. The Israel Defense Force, IDF, said troops had killed and detained hundreds of terrorists and found weapons and intelligence throughout the hospital. The IDF said it raided al-Shifa because Hamas had regrouped there. Report says the 2-week operation saw intense fighting and Israeli airstrikes in nearby buildings and the surrounding area. The Israeli forces pointed out that wards were attacked because Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad operatives were using them as a base, accusing Hamas fighters of fighting inside medical departments, setting off explosives and burning hospital buildings. Photos showed that al-Shifa's main surgery building, which housed the intensive care unit, and the neighboring building where the emergency, general surgery and orthopedics department were located had been destroyed. Dozens of bodies, some decomposed, had been found in and around the medical complex, which was now completely out of service, the health ministry said. Turkey's main opposition party has claimed big election victories in the main cities of Istanbul and Ankara. Results are said to be a significant blow for Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who had hoped to regain control of the cities less than a year after he claimed a third-term victory as president. In the capital, Ankara, opposition mayor Mansur Yavaş was so far ahead of his rival on 60% that he declared victory when less than half of the votes were in. Report says supporters blocked all the main roads in the city, waving flags and sounding their car horns. The incumbent mayor of Istanbul secured more than 50% of the vote, defeating the president's AK party candidate by more than 11 points and almost 1 million votes. This was also the first time since Erdogan came to power 21 years ago that his party was defeated across the country at the ballot box. And in sports, with the Premier League title race reaching its climax, attention turns to the crucial remaining fixtures that will determine the destiny of the 2023-2024 season. The race among the current top four contenders showcase a tight battle, highlighting the competitive nature of the league. With just 8 points separating table leader Liverpool, boasting 67 points from Aston Villa, holding firm with 56 points, every match becomes pivotal in determining the ultimate outcome of the season. On Sunday, Liverpool defeated Brighton to go top of the EPL table, while Manchester City failed to break down Arsenal as the match ended 0-0 at the Etihad Stadium, among others. Ahead of the highly anticipated clash between Nigeria and South Africa for a spot at the women's football event of the 2024 Olympics in Paris, Super Falcons camp opens on Sunday, with the Nigeria Football Federation announcing that Asisat Oshoala is not expected until Thursday. According to the media team of the NFF, captain and Atletico Madrid forward Rasheedat Ajibade will be among the early birds as the team begins preparation for the game against the Bayana. The two teams, arguably the best women football squads on the African continent, will battle in a two-legged affair as they battle for one of the two tickets from Africa for Paris 2024 Olympics women's football. The first leg of the encounter will take place at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja on Friday, while the return leg is scheduled for the Loftus Versfeld Arena in Pretoria 5 days later. While some players have arrived at the camp, others are still expected to join the team. With that, we've come to the end of our today's package. Do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malachite TV. Like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV, MLC TV 2, MLC TV Yoruba, and Ebiraland MLC TV. Instagram, MLC TV 2021, X handle, Malachite TV, and TikTok, Malachite_TV. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comment, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachite TV online on weekends to watch our various programs: Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It's Malachite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please continue to be a brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Joshua Ohinoyi. Thanks for watching.